to the Porygon with my video review of the regular show pullstring plushes Mordecai and Rigby. Yeah, I'm not kidding. These plushes are actually real. In case you don't have these, of course. So yesterday I picked these guys up at Toys R Us, and I was pretty thrilled to be seeing these guys with to be able to talk and stuff, and they looked pretty good. They have you know. They have all the designs and stuff like they do in the show. Like let me come back for that one. I was really excited to be getting these guys so I can take videos and make videos and take pictures of them, for DeviantArt and YouTube and stuff. So I finally got these guys, and this is what I'm doing. I chose to review these guys after on the next day when I have no one else to interrupt. So here they are. And yeah, these right here are their pull strings. They're not like a Toy Story Woody's pull string like that actually comes out. They're actually attached to the what they're made of and stuff. And apparently these guys are actually hard to stay sitting. I had to keep Mordecai sitting on this CD case and Rigby on this candle. But other than that, I was really excited to get these guys, but first let me show you this. These guys didn't come in boxes. Instead, they came with these. It was these I don't know what you call them, display cardboard pieces, whatever. So it came with the only difference though is it's got the different characters' names, like Rigby's name is right here and Mordecai's is on this one, and Mordecai's has two holes because of his big head, I guess. His big head goes in this hole, and this pull string goes in here. But anyway, yeah, look at Mordecai and Rigby. They really got swag, do they? So yeah, and right here it shows you that I got these at Toys R Us. And here it says to try me and see back to hear me talk. Alright, now to pick up the camera. So yeah, there's the regular show title. It's for 4-year-olds, of course, but I got them anyway. And the Cartoon Network logo, of course. So this is Mordecai's. The one, they both have talking action, of course. For the back here, there it shows the two guys and Pops and Benson going on a crazy kart ride. I don't even know what that's about. And there's where the pull string goes, where it says "Try me." And there are some of the phrases that Mordecai says, like "How about now, Benson?" or "Dude," or "Aw, sick." Yeah, that kind of stuff. That's the old school Cartoon Network logo right there. And it's pretty much the same. There's the usual background from the show, and the intro background, that looks like outer space, where it shows you the title screen. The title of the show. That's really all there is to say about this. Rigby's is pretty much the same. It's just got his name on it, and it tells you what he says, like, "I'm telling you, dude, ham boning," and yeah, what he shouts and stuff that I find hilarious. That's all there is to say about what they come in. Let's start with Mordecai. So as for Mordecai, the color scheme on him, you already know. Mordecai is mostly blue, like he's got dark blue on the top of his head and a lighter blue that looks a little white for the rest of his head, and some black on two black spots on the back as well. Oh yeah, and he's got his gray beak, and his eyes are plastic. Can you hear that? Well, yeah, his eyes are plastic, and again, I don't know what they're made of, but sorry. So, and he's also got light blue going down his body, and here his gray legs. And my God, these are long as crap. But that's alright, because Mordecai does indeed have long legs in the show. He's a very tall guy, and he's got white stripes going around his forearms, and here are his 4 fingers. Yeah, I do remember Mordecai having 4 fingers, I think. And here's his tail feathers, and that's what I was hoping that he has. He had to have his tail feathers and stuff. That is all the colors Mordecai has. I believe I'm now going to show you his pull string phrases. Let me put the camera down and keep it facing up. So let's see. I haven't counted how many phrases he has, nor do I know approximately, but here are Mordecai's phrases. You pull the string and... Yup, he's doing his chant. You know, like he and Rigby do his chant, shouting, whoa, sustainedly. Yeah, like Mordecai just did. Now let's hear what else he says. Ah, sick! He said that in the episode Rigby's Body, where, Rigby eats, he eats junk food nonstop and then loses his body. But anyway. Yeah, yeah. You tell him, Mordecai. Alright, he said dude, but it sounded like he said damn it. That's what I thought he said at first. But really, it's the truth. Mordecai said dude. He didn't swear. Well, one time I do recall that he swore was when he told Rigby that he pissed him off. I don't know what show, I don't know what episode that was. That's what I was gonna say. Alright. That's what he said, in case you didn't hear it. How about now, Benson? At first I thought he said, how about no, Benson? Like he's refusing to do what his boss says. Yeah, whatever. Oh, I forgot, that was his last phrase. So he says this again. Yeah, those are all the phrases Mordecai has. And again, I didn't count them. But anyway, let's now move on to the Rigby plush. Oh yeah, we got Mordecai's best friend here. As a plush right here. I said right here as twice in the same sentence, did I? How stupid. But as for the color scheme on Rigby, he's mostly brown, as you already know. He's got brown going all the way down his back, and all the way through his tail and his legs and arms and stuff. And he's got a lighter brown on the front of his body, like under his nose and going down his stomach, of course. And there is his black mask. In the show, his mask was much more thinner, and well, it didn't even look like a raccoon mask at all. But I do like how it looks better here. It looks more thicker and does look more like a raccoon mask, I guess. And Rigby's eyes are also plastic. I don't know if you can hear that, but anyway. And he's got his tiny black nose. It's actually made of a different material, which I don't know. And here's his mouth. He's got his round teeth and his pink tongue. Yeah, and his arms. He obviously doesn't have fingers here, and his legs don't look the same either. But in fact, I actually really like the design on Rigby. He's got all the liney details like he has in the show. All these black lines going down all over his body and around all over his tail. In fact, I forgot that he's also got the black stripes as well. And it doesn't even look like a raccoon tail at all. It looks more bushy, I guess. But other than that, he's really got all the details from the show. And that's one thing. And I really like this Rigby plush for that reason. And now let's see what phrases he's got. I like Rigby's phrases much better. Here, let's listen to this one. Yeah, yeah, just like Mordecai. You tell him. He also says, And now, come on, give us something better. You bet. That was much better. It's his rhythmic singing from the episode The Power. He and Mordecai find that or magic piano, if you want to call it, and it allows them to get people to do whatever they say. They told Benson to give him a raise, and he actually did it. And then they accidentally send Skips to the moon. But why am I talking about the episode? I'm trying to see what other phrases he's got. I don't know what episode he said that, but ham boning, that sounds good. And now here's another good phrase I like. Or, no, sorry, not that one. That was his sustained chant. Here's a phrase I like. Oh yeah, from the episode A Bunch of Baby Ducks. I find that episode was pretty good. pretty cute and funny as well. I mean, Rigby finding those baby ducks and they wouldn't leave him alone, so he kept trying to karate chop them and say "step off." That was good. And his last phrase, get ready. Oh yeah, you tell them. He said that in a bunch of episodes. One as I recall is "Do Me a Solid," and if you've seen that episode, you know what it's about. I don't feel like talking about it, but that was Rigby's last phrase. let me get trying to get him sitting up again. It's really hard to. Actually, let me first talk about his arms. You can see that his right arm is sticking up like that, and it won't stay down, no matter how hard I push it down. Whereas his left arm, it doesn't do that. It stays down. I don't know if it's some kind of screw up on how they well, maybe it's the stuffing or something, but well, I don't know. I don't think you could tell me, but alright, sit against the candle then. So this is one thing that the plushes bother me. One thing that bothers me about these guys, they're really hard to sit up. And here's one thing I forgot to mention about Mordecai. His arms have absolutely no stuffing in them at all. Believe me, it's a fact. His arms have no stuffing in them. I mean, if you have this plush and you feel around for it, you squeeze his arms, you'll know for sure that there's no stuffing in them. And his legs hardly have any stuffing at all. Well, I think his legs do have stuffing in them, but you know, it's really I don't know what to say. His legs have stuffing while his arms don't. And I think I'm going to show you the size comparison with these two. 1 second. All right, here's how I do the size comparison. I got the camera standing sideways, but Mordecai is in fact taller than Rigby, like he is in the show. I can't move the camera down because I'm holding them both. I'm holding them with both my hands, but believe me, this is it. This is their sizes. Mordecai had to be taller than Rigby because of you know why. I was you know, he Mordecai having very long legs, that's just rather weird to me. Well, not really. In fact, speaking of Mordecai, hold on a sec. Alright, as I was saying, speaking of Mordecai, one time when I looked up regular show on Wikipedia, I learned what kind of bird Mordecai is. He is a blue jay. Yeah, that was all it said. Mordecai is a blue jay. I never really thought Mordecai did have a bird species because he's not like any other birds. I never even seen him fly before. I mean, can he even fly with those arms? Probably not. In fact, never mind. It's too late now. I was gonna show you another size comparison with a different figure, but I don't feel like getting the camera standing up again. Standing up tall again. That's what I meant to say. I believe that's it for my pullstring plushes. And by the way, another thing I forgot to show you is, you noticed that regular show is now on DVD, right? Well, there are three different ones out right now, and I only have one. And this is the first DVD that came out called Slap Pack. I actually did start liking the show, and I thought I'd start owning the episodes too. So here they are. I got the DVD here, and look at that. Muscle Man and High Five goes on a card ride as well. But those are the episodes it's got, in case you don't have the DVD. So now I believe that's all I got to say about my Mordecai and Rigby plushes. So if you're a big fan of regular show, then if you do toy reviews too, then I suggest you get these guys because they have really good designs. I mean, I told you that Rigby's got all of his black line designs like in the show, and even though they're really hard to sit up, well, I got the leaning against those two, but they got really good phrases, and well, it's good for your regular show collection if you have one. I don't know, but other than that, that's all I have to say. This is Susie Porygon, and I'll see you later.